What's up, this Jay-Z.
Hey yo, this is Eminem.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Drizzy Drake.
Yo, what's up, this is Usher.
This is Big Snoop D-O-double G.
Man, it's your boy T-Scoop.
You know it's them GS boys.
Yeah, man, it's Spice One.
This is your boy, Bad Boy Billy Sly.
Hey yo, wings up, this your boy Judah Priest.
Yo, what up? It's the one and only Murphy Lee.
Yo, this your boy B-Mac Banks.
That's right, it's your boy Havoc the Mouthpiece from the South Central Cartel.
This is Steve Arrington, a.k.a. The Invade, only on KFSM Radio.
KFSM Radio.
On KFSM.
KFSM Radio.
KFSM Radio.
On KFSM Radio.
KFSM. It's your radio station. KFSM radio station. KFSM radio station. I'm tuning in.
Yeah, welcome one, welcome all to Celebrity Talk with your boy Too Deep. And you know what's going down in the town, baby. Listen, we got an action-packed show for you tonight, because if you don't know the man right here to my left, it is going down. Put it together for the vocalist, songwriter, pianist, actor. Come on, straight out of Philly, baby. Put your hands together for Chris Nelson. Yeah. What's good with you, family? How about you, Chris Nelson? It's good, it's good. Hey, you can't watch the stream and talk to me because it's going to be a delay, bro. You got to be on the joint with me. It's all good. It's all good, man. Listen, we've been here rocking out for a long time, man. We've been spinning your music, man. I love your brand, Our Time. But there's a lot of people who may not know who you is, so let's just take a minute, man, tell everybody who you are, where you tuning in from, man, and what's good with you, family.
Blessing, so because of you, man, for real, appreciate you.
That's what's up, amen.
I'm Chris Nelson. I'm from Philadelphia, PA. I live in a small town called Morton, Pennsylvania, and I've been doing music all my life since I can remember. And I started Our Time Entertainment 7 years ago, 2012, and it's going 8 years.
Wow, amen.
The Young Moving Earth.
Wow.
The Young Moving Earth.
Awesome. So that's the TYME, the Young Moving Earth.
That's right.
Wow. Okay, come on.
So it was initiated after my song called Our Time, which has not been played on the radio station.
Amen.
And, I want to spell it differently because, you know, I'm young. I'm getting older, but obviously, but I'm forever young in heart.
Amen.
And I want to be able to, just to show that all these young people out here that, you know, you moving the earth. We are helping you guide along and move the earth together. You know what I mean? So that's why it's Our Entertainment, the Young Moving Earth.
Wow, amen. I like that. That's deep, bro. That's real deep. And I'm digging that and I'm feeling it because it has substance to it. It has meaning. A lot of music today, a lot of companies and brands don't really have substance. They just trying to do what's popping right now, the get rich quick scene, what is trending, and that's what they use it. Now, I know growing up and especially in Philly, man, sometimes things happen that's going on. You know, they kind of called you like the choir boy a little bit, and you were kind of pushed into music a little bit. You were practicing like 5 times a day. Do you mind sharing that experience with us, with our listeners, man, and the people watching, like, what was going on and why you were practicing so much? I mean, most kids don't even play the game that much these days, right?
Yeah. What happened was my grandmother asked me when I was 7 years old, 6 or 7 years old, 5, 6, 7, around that time, do I want to play piano? And at first I was kind of skeptical or a little nervous. I was like, because we had an upright piano, like an old upright piano and shit.
Yeah. Well, like,
you know those old ass pianos and shit.
The ones be on Scooby Doo.
Your grandparents or your mom and dad had it in the house.
Yeah, buddy.
So I had one of those as a baby. I used to bang on the piano when I was a little baby boy. And then I saw Ray Charles and Steve Wonder played for the first time. For me, for the first time when I was a little boy.
Okay.
25, Steve Wonder and Ray Charles on a special guest show, a special variety show he was on at the time. Because Motown was celebrating their 25th anniversary in 1983, and Ray Charles and whoever else, Samuel Jr. was being honored. So all through the 80s, within that decade, about 40 years ago, about 40 years ago, just about, these legends were being honored. And you had a variety of black entertainers on at one time being shown and being celebrated. So watching Stevie Wonder on Motown 25 and watching Ray Charles, I said, Grandma, how can Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder can play piano and sing?
They can't see.
Can't see. I mean, so she said, it's all about the grace of God. You know what I mean? So, from that point on, I just kept on banging on the piano, like literally banging on the piano. And she asked me, "Do you want to learn to play?" I said, "Absolutely." I was nervous, but I said, "Yes, I'll try."
Okay.
So from that point on, my piano teacher, all the way up from 7 to about 18, 19 years old, he was an old white man by the name of Mr. Joseph Parcells. He passed away in 2004. He always told me that I was musical and I had a great ear. So I was developing my ear as a musician, and also I don't know how to read. Actually read the music. So I was practicing first before I even started doing R&B, soul, hip hop, rock and roll.
Come on.
So what happened was, he's from a grandmother that had to practice 5 times a day before I go out and play. So before I was able to go out and play, or before I was able to get some to eat, I had to practice every single day after homework.
Wow.
Before homework, practice 5 times a day. Practice each lesson that was given to me, because I had lessons on Friday afternoon around this time.
Okay.
Around 5 o'clock or 7 o'clock in the afternoon, early evening. So that's the story with that practice.
Wow.
I could not go out. I couldn't play. I had to practice.
That sound like your grandma was like Joe Jackson up in Detroit. She gonna beat it into you. Gonna play, boy. Play that piano. Well,
she wanted to learn and play. So I didn't understand it back then.
That's right. She was installing practice and dedication and commitment into your butt right there, boy. Get in there and play that joint. Well, I know you got the keyboard right there in front of you, man. Bang on them keys for us, boy. Can we hear a little bit of something since we got you right there? Come on. Bang on them keys, boy. I'm going to tell your grandma. Come on. Bang me something now.
Oh, here we go. All right. Right now, I'm just warming up right now.
Okay. Come on. Okay. Yeah, we making music, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I'm waiting for you to buzz into a do-do-do-do-do-do. All right. original piece you did right there? That's nice. Okay. It's called Excuse Me? Oh, the season. All right, I like it. I like it. All right, you had me over here beatboxing a little bit. I was trying to put a little flavor on that joint right there. Okay. Amen. Well, 'tis the season, baby. Since you want to bring the seasons up, man, we all have seasons, man. We go through it. I'm a God-fearing man myself, so I understand there's seasons of wealth. There's seasons of not having the wealth. There's seasons of food, mad food. There's seasons of famine. There's seasons of everything. Right now, the world is going through a season, man, where we're in a season of disease. There is a germ that is out there that is infecting people, that is killing people, and we have to deal with it. I get a lot of independent artists, man, they talking about, oh, I was going to drop my album, but COVID, man. Oh, I was going to do this, man, but COVID, man. How has this particular season, or pandemic as they call it, hurt or affected Chris Nelson in our time entertainment?
So my day job, TSS, helping children and stuff for me, I was in the schools, working in the schools, helping them out and encouraging them to get back on focus on the schoolwork, and also trying to prevent them and redirect them from getting in trouble.
Okay.
And I had 3 clients, so I travel on bus right now. I travel on bus going to Philadelphia. Today. So it just affected everything, from traveling on the bus to working in schools and interaction. So, and besides that, I also like play for 3 or 4 different persons in Philadelphia and also out here in Delaware County. So that affected that too as well, as far as money on Sundays and whatnot, rehearsals on Wednesday nights and Thursday nights. And so, and then also, I was planning on going on tour again with a band called Ghetto Songbird and Transportation Band. We was going to back to Europe this year, also Botswana, Africa, and a few other places, California, and just a few other places. The main places was California, Africa, and potentially Europe.
Okay.
Last year we had a great run last year performing in Botswana, Africa, first ever time, and then also we performed in Europe. And the year before that, in 2018, we performed in California. We was also planning on going to New York and other places too around the world.
Okay.
So that affected us too. And so, yep, that's pretty much the traveling part. I mean, traveling back and forth to work and traveling overseas and traveling across the country.
Okay. Yeah, traveling was definitely affected by the COVID. They done shut it down. You can't go overseas or nothing right now. You could barely go from state to state. That's what I'm talking about. That's what's up. So we got all these. You started early. You know what I'm saying? Your grandma said, boy, you gonna play this piano, she gonna whoop you upside your head like a 50 Cent song. Something crazy like that. I'll whoop your head, boy.
But also singing too. But at the same time, I was playing piano. I started singing at 4.
Wow.
Yeah, so because I have a family of cousins who can sing.
That's where I was going with it. Come on.
Aunts and uncles, my grandparents. My grandfather, he played the trumpet. I had another grandfather who I've never met before. He was a Tuskegee Airman. He had a company called Apex in Chicago, and his name is Dempsey Nelson Jr.
Okay.
If you look at the famous 8 of the Tuskegee Airmen,
yes, sir,
you'll see the 7th person smiling like this.
That's that Chris Nelson smile, y'all, right there. Come on.
So that's Dempsey Nelson smile. I say for him.
Wow.
Yeah, famous 8. He's a Tuskegee Airman. I mean, so.
Wow, that's awesome.
In Chicago, my family is from Chicago, Philadelphia, also Jacksonville, Florida. So the list goes on, man. I have my aunt Phyllis Nelson, she has success overseas, and with a song called "Move Closer" and "Don't Stop the Train," and I Like You. I don't really mention my family too much, but I'm very, very proud of them. Martin Nelson, he started Boys to Men with one of his partners, Nathan Mars.
Wow.
And so I watched them, growing up in the household, watching them, and actually Boys to Men actually literally came to my house.
What?
Yep. They used to come to my house all the time.
Wow.
All the time, in Morton, Pennsylvania. He came to holiday, like Christmases, birthdays, actually Christmas, Thanksgiving.
No way.
Yep. Martin like this.
Wow.
Yeah. Our family is deep into the American dream and American history of music, and also within the military and political stuff too as well. My grandfather that raised me, Reverend Battle, he was president of the borough for about 8 years, and he did his thing. He did his thing, in the political arena. He was part of the NAACP for about over 20 years, and so he got me into the business part of things, doing things in the community, help my community out. So, but yeah, my family is deeply rooted into American history. I don't really talk about it as much, but it is.
Okay. Amen. Amen. That's what's up. And as you can tell when the interview's going to go really, really well, because the guests actually started setting up segues, walking me right into the information that I'm about to ask. So that was a perfect segue, because we were talking about family, and then you mentioned business. Just briefly, but you mentioned business. How has it been transforming from Chris Nelson, the artist, and also being Chris Nelson, the owner of Our Time Entertainment?
Well, I transformed from being an artist to a business now. Before I even started Our Time Entertainment, I was actually a company called Warcourse Entertainment.
Okay.
And I was with that company from like 2002 to about 2012. And me and that partner, we're still friends, but we had to go our separate ways. And just certain things wasn't adding up between us, business wise. However, I always work with that partner. He's my friend. He's my brother. For life. His family's like my family. You know what I'm saying? So, but certain things I had to do to break away to do my own thing, and so did he. So, but yeah. So Our Time Entertainment came about in 2012. Before to answer the initial question, I was going to different concerts in Philadelphia, and I used to sneak behind the stages, behind the scenes, because Philadelphia on the Parkway we would have Unity Day, and also we would have every year we have the 4th of July parade or the 4th of July celebration, because quote unquote this country started in Philadelphia, quote unquote.
That's right.
America's when they celebrate America's birthplace, which is in Philadelphia.
Come on.
Of independence. Personally, I don't celebrate that no more, because our independence started Juneteenth.
That's right. Amen. A lot of people don't know about that. Come on now.
But I still go. Otherwise, not celebrating the holiday, I do celebrate family, and so I used to go to the concerts. I used to go down to the concerts every year and get back and go backstages. And I meet somebody, and somebody told me one time, Chris, put yourself on. Put yourself. So that's how it started. You know what I mean? Workhorse Entertainment. My partner, he said, "Yo, Workhorse Entertainment." Started,
wow.
On Superfirst and Spruce Street in West Philadelphia, and making beats, writing songs together, making beats every single day.
Okay.
And then we just branched off into our own thing, and we went our separate ways. So Our Time Entertainment started out of that.
Wow.
Continuation from Workhorse Entertainment to Our Time Entertainment, and then with Our Time Entertainment in 2012, I had my first event was the Our Time Community Festival. It was a year that my grandfather, Reverend Babbitt, passed away, and because he was so prominent within the community, also within the NAACP, and also with the Morton community, I had to do something within his honor. So on December 8th, 2012, the same year he passed away, earlier in April 2012, around his birthday, because it was on the 10th of December. On the 8th, on that weekend, I did a whole community event for the Our Time Community Festival, and I debuted my video called Our Time.
Okay.
You know, I did a screening that day, and also a dedication to him because he was so prominent within the whole community. And also, what else I did? There was a lot of sort of things, a lot of different things I did. Initially, behind the scenes, the reason why I did the festival, like I said, was first to honor my grandfather. Secondly, to screen my video Our Time. Also, I found out that year that the funding. I started my journey of working with children in 06.
Okay.
So the same year, the funding for the summer camp program from 06, it was called the Morton Summer Camp Program from 06 to 2013. I found out that there was no funding for the program, and that's another whole other story. So what I did was, I did a festival, and I dedicated all the money and the proceeds to the Morton Summer Camp Program and the Morton Parks and Recs.
Oh wow!
And we also had a fundraiser at canned goods too as well. So everybody brought their cans that year, and on the 10th of my grandpa's birthday, which is also Reverend Battle's Day.
Wow!
I donated the cans.
Okay.
So from that point on, every year on the 10th of December is Reverend Battle's Day.
Wow! Amen. Amen.
So this year I plan to do something special for him this year as well.
Okay.
But yeah, Our Time's been ever since that festival. Every year, the next year we had a family fun night of music on the 13th, celebrating Mother's Day, and it was also a fundraiser again for the Morton Summer Camp Program. And that same year, what's up, Ghetto Songbird? How you doing on Facebook? Sorry, on Instagram. We did a barbecue for the summer camp program, and so every year I've been doing events. Then in 2017, I did the launch of Our Time Entertainment. It was a launch party in West Philadelphia at this place called the Urban Art Gallery.
Okay.
And I launched the label. Yeah.
Amen. That's what's up. That's real talk right there, man. That's how you got to do it out there. Now, I know that we can't go out and we can't be performing and stuff right now, but you've performed in a lot of places, man. You've been on the Philadelphia Idol on Fox 29. You've been at the Apollo Theater. Tell us about some of those experiences, man, because those are the things that change people's lives. It helps them to understand what a rapper is or an artist is and a performer. How did you really start to put those things together and realize that when I'm out here, I need to be performing my artistry?
Philadelphia Idol was my first time on TV on Fox 29, and I placed. First of all, that was the second season of American Idol.
Okay.
So we was all auditioning. I was in school at the time at Temple University. I think it was my second year or third year at Temple University. And then I was also working at UPS.
Wow, come on, real talk.
I was driving at the time.
Come on.
I was back and forth in school and back and forth UPS. So I literally was sitting outside in the cold. Me and my friend Cashmere and other people, we went to at the time it was called the Franklin Mills Mall at the time in Philadelphia. And we sat outside in the cold, like literally slept outside, like 10 hours straight, from like 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night, or 8 o'clock at night, to about 5 or 7 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
Literally. And so I passed the first round because Boys and Men, Nathan Morris and Sean Stockman, they were the judges.
Okay. So they already, you had it in already.
Well, I guess you could say that, but you know, they knew who I was. I guess you know they didn't really say too much, but yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, amen. That's what's up. Ain't no wrong with that. It's about who you know.
Yeah, right.
Come on, man. Don't hold back.
So the second time, it was Fox 29 got involved, and I did Stevie Wonder, and they asked me. I think, yeah, they passed me. Actually, they passed me, but the third round I didn't make the third round.
Okay.
I passed the third round, but I got on TV as the first time ever on TV for me.
Wow.
And then in the Power Theater, we had the first annual it was music business conference, and I had prepared a press release. I'm sorry, a press kit, my CDs, my bio, and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And at the same time, I was with Workhorse Entertainment at the time, so I was preparing my bio, the night before, and I went down there and paid my registration, to get into the conference.
Okay.
And Mary J. Blige, she was
Come on, man.
Pounding.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. So I asked her to sing. I asked to sing to her. She said yes. So I did. I did Stevie Wonder again.
Wow.
Somebody heard me. Somebody heard me from the Apollo Theater. She was the representative of the Apollo Theater, and they loved what they heard. So they got me in to be a contestant on the regular amateur night at the Apollo Theater.
Wow. Come on, man.
I went to New York, and I went to workshops up there, and I was a special guest. And they slide me in, to be contestant at the Power Theater. Once again, I was the only person that night to perform Stevie Wonder with River in the Sky. And
Come on.
I was playing and singing. The only person that was playing and singing.
Can we get a taste of that? Can we get a taste of that just a little bit? Give us a little taste of that right there. Come on, y'all. Ooh-wee. No, we ain't gonna do it. Chris Nelson, man, this is Stevie Wonder, Ribbon in the Sky. Check it out. We live right here on Celebrity Talk, baby. Come on. I hear it. Sky for our love. Amen. Look, you don't want to stop, y'all. Come on back. Come on back. You gonna sing the whole There's a ribbon in the sky. There's a ribbon in the sky for our love. Chris Nelson, y'all, he got me over here with the goosebumps, man. I can see how you do that. I see you do your thing, man. You probably be having them girls' panties be melting off when you start doing things like that, huh? Come on, now. I love it. So you out here, man, you making moves, you doing things. You're at the Apollo, man. You on TV. Can you see things in your life starting to change as people are starting to recognize you as an artist at that time?
Yes, a lot has changed, more so in my 30s. I'm actually, I just turned 39 this year.
Okay, come on.
A lot has changed dramatically. Touring with Yellow Summer mostly, and also touring by myself to New York, and also to Mississippi. So a lot has been changing for me, and it's still changing. And like I said, my biggest thing I've done thus far, musically wise, was the festivals and also launching my label.
Okay.
3 years ago. 3 years ago, 2017. 2017.
Okay.
So it's been a blessing, a journey, man. I did all original music that year on at the Urban Art Gallery.
Okay.
And you can see different videos on YouTube. YouTube.com/cmail25. You will see different clips. Different videos I'll be performing at the launch party.
Okay. You said that's YouTube at CNEL, NEL 250?
No, 25.
25.
CNEL 25.
Amen.
CNEL 25, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So, we know that it's hard out here, especially for a young black man to start a business, be successful, and make things happen, man, because it's just, the cards are stacked against us. We got to play the cards we are dealt, and you got to have a poker face to be able to get things done.
You do, yes.
Do you mind sharing with some of our younger listeners who are looking at, as artists that are out there, looking into starting their own label, of some of the trials and tribulations that they may face and have to be strong to be able to fight through because of the way society is today and just how it is?
Well, first you gotta meditate. Pray. I don't care who you serve, or who you pray to. Just pray. I would say pray to the universe. Ask the universe, ask the universe for God, or ask the angels, the ancestors to really guide your life, guide your footsteps. Read, study. And just try to find yourself. Try to start loving yourself more. I mean, love yourself and protect yourself. Speak highly of yourself, and also speak out into existence what you want to have. And keep speaking it. Keep speaking to the universe. Make sure you think about it. Have good thoughts. Be around great people that love you and respect you. And then just ask for protection. That's what I always do every day. Is ask for protection from the South as a black man in America.
Amen.
There's been ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? That's life. But if you continue on the right path and not allow anybody to rush your process, you're on your way. It took me a while to get to this point. To be 7 years going on 8 years in with our entertainment. It's a long road. But I love it. You get a chance to launch your label. You get a chance to launch your career. You get a chance to launch your music anytime you want to.
Yes,
you
your music.
Process. Rush your music. As long as you want to. You get the chance to wait. Until you're ready.
Wow.
I mean, and not allow anybody to rush your process.
Okay.
It takes mental, it takes physical, it's spiritual, it's all included. Musically, creatively wise, spiritual wise, artistically wise. It takes everything out of your mind, your spirit, your soul to really move how you want to move.
Yes.
Study, practice, learn, grow, be around positive people, positive thinking people like TYMR,
Amen.
and Yellow Songbird and Ron Ali. and Ali Sharp from Warcourse Entertainment.
Okay.
It takes a lot of people to really help develop you and vice versa. You know, you giving back, give and take, giving back, giving back. Being reciprocal, being respectful of people's talents and gifts, and also giving back, showing love to your community. You know what I'm saying? And just being positive. Try to be positive within this crazy world.
Amen.
Not allowing anybody, not allowing this systematic racism we call criminality, white criminality, and so-called rape, so-called slavery, which to me is the African Holocaust.
Okay.
I don't call it slavery, it's the African Holocaust. That's to me.
Amen.
So,
Amen.
Getting over and learning from the African Holocaust, and also not allowing the systematic racism called white criminality to mess with the process. You know what I mean? Just praise the Most High, praise your ancestors. Go deep inside yourself. I believe and I feel as though and I know that we are gods and gods on this planet living a human experience. I'm saying again, we are gods and gods on this planet living the human experience.
Come on. Amen. And with that experience, a lot of people haven't experienced the things that your soul has been able to experience. You mentioned DJ Jeff. Shout out to DJ Jeff, the owner of Hot 95 Jams, and he also spins with us every Saturday, so you can check him out at noon Eastern Standard Time. DJ Jeff, I see you, Big Baby, was good. I know you have an interview with him coming up, so you've been moving around doing some things. You've had multiple write-ups like the Philadelphia Inquirer, Philadelphia Metro, Scoop USA, Tempo University News, Delaware Country Daily Times, the Delaware Network News. How do those types of things, when people, because right now, when anybody gets any kind of exposure, they get the big head, they start floating away. When you get those type of write-ups and people start to really recognize who you are, wow, this is Chris Nelson, and he's making impact on what's going on. How do those things begin to change the way you think as not only an artist, but as a business owner? Because now you have to move a little different because you know people are watching.
Yes. Well, I want to thank my friend Samantha. She definitely helped me out with the press release, to getting things done for all of my shows I've done. Every last from the Our Time Community Festival in 12 all the way up to now, recently. All up to 2017, I've already put my press release in papers, in all the papers within Delaware County Community.
Wow. Come on.
And also within Philadelphia. So I give my friend Devin Songbird credit for that, for showing me the way actually how to put a press release together.
Okay.
And so I've been doing that ever since. Every time I do an event, I put the press release inside the paper, and just, it just always works for me. I build relationships with different people along the way, and so yeah, it's like I said, it's a journey, man. It's a journey.
Okay, amen. It's a journey. So you say, what was the question? The question was, but you answered the question. You said it's a journey, man. When things start coming through and they start popping off, it turns something that you may love and say, I just want people to hear what I gotta say, into a business. It turns it into a journey, and things start happening. And like for you, so many amazing things have happened. I saw a movie that Chris Nelson was in, that is like one of the top movies to me, because I'm an athlete. I like doing my thing, but I ain't gonna spoil it. Tell us a little bit about your movie experience, man. You out there, bruh. You out there.
Yes. Wow. Where can I start?
Start with the Rocky joint. Adrian!
So here's the thing. In 2014, I was on the committee for the Morton 4th of July parade. And we was raising money out. We was raising money the whole year, and from June to July 4th, obviously.
Okay.
So I decided to also do a concert called the Chris Nelson Community Concert.
That's right.
2014. My first ever concert ever, just doing, you know what I'm saying, and again putting the press release in the paper that same year.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm collecting money and telling people all about the concert. And a resident from Morton asked me to do a play. It's called Me Just the Bell by the Spirit. She asked me to do a play. They were looking for a lead singer and also a lead actor for this play called Me Just the Bell by the Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And I played this character called Larry Love. In that play, he was the deacon. And he had all the women, you know what I'm saying? He had the mistress and wife. At the end, he lost his wife and he lost his mind.
Damn it. That sounds like me. But it's real. Well, I didn't lose my wife. I love my wife.
So the acting book, it was 2 nights. It was in October and also November. So there was 2 nights. That's where the acting book came.
Okay.
So the next year, my mentor, Miss Lisa Nelson Rule, she shout out to her. She sent me an inbox about Creed, Creed, and where the audition was. It was at South Philadelphia High School, and it had open auditions for extras.
Okay.
So my friend, both of our friends, Della Songbird and Miss Elise, gave me the push, the information to go to South Philadelphia and to audition. So what happened was. I was whooping. See, my hair was like, I was whooping, put it that way.
Okay.
All out of place and shit.
You say whooping is like teen whooping, not like that. I gotta use it. He said I was whooping.
Yeah, pre-quarantine.
Yeah, amen, right? Oh wow.
So 2015, I asked my mentor if she can print out a brief bio, and I had to also look up a resume on my acting resume, and also a bio and photo. So I used one of my old pictures with only my mustache and with no beard.
Okay.
So, but because I didn't have time to actually get my haircut later.
Yeah, it's like, hey, we gotta go. Let's go. Gotta go right now.
I had a hat on, my glasses on, went there strapped up, went there ready to go. And they asked me. I gave them my form. I gave them my resume and also my picture. So they asked me to remove my hat, my glasses, and took a picture there. I'm like,
they got me woofing.
Got me woofing here. Turns out, I learned along the way. It turns out, it doesn't matter how you look. It's about what they look for. It's about what they're looking for.
Hey, come on.
Within the movie industry, the film industry, it's totally slightly different from the music industry.
That's right.
They don't care about how you look. It's all about
what am I looking for?
They're looking for. So apparently, the wolf part, they wanted the beard. So I was wolfing. So anyway, I passed the audition, and they called me up the next day. I was in a meeting with an assistant at the time at the university. And because I'm an alumni at Temple University, and so I was in the meeting, and they called me up and said, we want you to come down to Broad Street, or North Broad Street, because my scene was filmed on Broad Street area in Philadelphia.
Okay.
At a place called Maxim, but with the church right down the street on Allegheny and Broad Street in Allegheny.
Okay.
So at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, when the first crew got there, it was 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and so I was there from 5 o'clock in the afternoon all the way to 7 o'clock in the morning.
Oh Lord!
Yes, 17-hour shoot, filming, and
you gotta be dedicated.
But it just happened by happenstance that I was with the right person. I had the right person next to me, which was my date, and they want us to be in front, in line to go in after Michael B. Jordan and T.B. Thompson character. So that's how it happened, because I looked good and the right couple, and that's how it happened.
Wow, how about that? Amen.
he was actually there, like I said, from like 5 o'clock in the morning to 7 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm 7 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
The same scene.
Where you just walk in, walk in, walk in, walk in.
Mm-hmm. Walk in. We took a break. There's a church right across the street from the place,
Mm-hmm.
and we just took a break there. We also had some food, all kind of foods, man. They fed us well. When I mean well, they fed us well. And I love to eat.
Yeah, come on, right? He said, I love to eat.
So from there, I was in Creed 1, and then I'm in Creed 2 as well.
Okay.
You won't see me in Creed 2 because I was in the tunnel as a spectator rooting him on in the tunnel when he's going to fight the first Drago fight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the tunnel, rooting him on, and that was like a 5-hour shoot.
Wow.
Once I got up at 7 o'clock in the morning, and one of my band members at the time, he drove me to this place, the studio lot in Aston, PA.
Okay.
Close to where I live at Morton, and he shot it there. They were shooting there, and the scene was there, and I saw Michael B. Jordan again, and Tissa Thompson, and Wood Harris, and it was a blessing, man, just to be a part of both Creeds.
Wow, that's awesome.
I'm also in this film series called Dispatches from Elsewhere with Jason Segel, Sonny Field, and Andre 3000.
Come on.
Yep. And
wow.
You'll see clips on that. You will see clips on my YouTube page of Creed, Dispatches from Elsewhere, and I'm also in this movie. I can't say it yet, but it's going to be out real soon. But I'll let you guys know when it comes out. Yeah.
Wow. Hey, man, how about that, bro? So you moving around and you doing things, man, and you making things happen, and you're showing us, especially the youth in the community, that you could be whatever you want to be. You could do what you want to do. You just got to get out there. You got to work for it. You got to put be your best foot forward and go out there and be dedicated to your thing. You got to work. I don't even really want to mention as many radio stations you've been on, like Word, WURD Radio. That's what, 900 AM. WRTI 90.1 FM, WBEB 88.1 FM, the WHIP, Temple University radio stations. You're here. Your music is banging hardcore. We open me. Come on, don't get me singing. This depression. Yeah, see, that's my joint right there, bro. Coming, yes. I love it. Yes. So you out here doing these big things, man. Things are moving around. You're popping it off. You're doing Creed movies. You're doing other movies. You're doing radio interviews. What's next? Have you started planning for when the pandemic is over? Because hopefully, with God willing, amen, dear Lord, thank you, Jesus, do all of them things that at some point we're going to get past this pandemic where we are, and things are going to start to open up safely. And we'll be able to do that. Have you started planning and saying, okay, this is what we need to start getting ready for when things do open up?
Yes. I plan on going on tour again, hopefully next year with Band Yellow Songbird, that's just a band. I'm also planning on going on tour as Chris Nelson in Our Time Entertainment.
Okay.
Like Africa, London, and Brazil to California to, you name it.
Okay.
With both different companies.
Wow.
And because I have connections to Nigeria, connections to Botswana, connections to London, connections to California, New York, Florida. I have family in Florida. So yeah, like I said, with the Yellow Songbird Restoration Band and with Chris Nelson and Our Time Entertainment, all two different companies. Two different genres of music: R&B, soul, rock music. Yellow Songbird.
Come on.
We got a lot going on.
Amen. Amen. Okay.
You can check out Yellow Songbird out on YouTube as well, and also on her platform as well because both of us are intertwined with each other, help each other out. So yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. Tell us one more time, man, because social media is the way to go. So let everybody know, how can they get at you on your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitters, whatever you're using, man. How can people get at you? Somebody wants to connect with Chris Nelson. How can they contact you, man?
You can first log on to OurTimeEntertainment.com, HOURTYME Entertainment.com.
Okay.
Also, you can reach me at on Instagram.com, Instagram/OurTimeENT, HOURT.Y.M.E.ENT on Instagram. You can also check me out on Instagram again, Chris Nelson.
Okay.
51230. Chris Nelson 51230 on there as well. And you can check me on Facebook.com/Chris Nelson Music, Facebook.com/the Chris Nelson Music page, YouTube.com/Chris Nelson, YouTube.com/CNL25, and I'm also on SoundCloud. I'm also on iTunes and Bandcamp. So all the links are on OurTimeEntertainment.com. But once again, that's OurTimeEntertainment.com. HOURT.Y.M.E Entertainment.com.
Amen. Now, I'm going to try to get you to spill the beans a little bit, because I love the Our Time music, and I love the Our Time song. We've done a little sideshow project to where we're trying to get the youth out here, the black community, the white community, everybody. They just understand they need to vote. There is no way in hell that there's only 2 people out of all of the millions of people in the United States that are qualified to run for president. I don't understand that now. We need to get out here. We need to vote not only for the president, but we need to vote for the senators. We need to vote for Congress. We need to vote for all of that, man. This project, man, is really important to you. Do you mind explaining to us a little bit about what drove that project?
Well, initially, I didn't want to do it because I've done a project like I used Our Time, the song, for President Obama's campaign in 2012.
Okay.
So, but I felt the idea came from a former employee of mine, and I was kind of back and forth. As you know, you and I was behind the scenes talking about back and forth. Should I do this or not? But I went with it because, you know, my background besides music is also politics. I'm not a political person, but when I was younger, my grandfather took me to my first march in Washington back in 1995 or 1994 when I was like 11, 12 years old. And him being a part of the NAACP all those years, and also making me pass the torch to me to be junior life member. To now being involved in my community in Morton, Pennsylvania, and to be on the campaign trail, to be a part of the Morton Community Festival and have my own community festival, and also the Morton Camp program from 06 to 2013. To now working with children in schools from 13 to now.
Okay.
I had it involved, especially when President Obama was president, was running for president. I got involved in this campaign twice, back in 08 and to now. Before that, I didn't even talk about politics. I didn't care.
So how important is it for people to vote? I mean, how important is it for the youth to really get out there and vote? Because people are starting to say, like, oh, well, my vote don't count anyway, so why should I even vote?
It's very important. It's very critical. It's very, very critical. I was skeptical, too, about Joe Biden. But obviously right now, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to necessarily try to use the vote for him, per se, but it's about our issues. So you will see when you go on youtube.com/CNL25, you will see the video Chris Nelson Our Time voting campaign video 2020, and it talks about, it speaks to our issues, especially when George Floyd passed away. It speaks to our issues. You know what I'm saying? So we're not asking you guys to vote for Joe Biden or Donald Trump or anybody. We just want you guys to vote. It's very, very important for you guys to vote.
Yes. Reserve the right to complain by voting. Come on.
Because they're literally trying to strip us away. Black people. They're literally trying to strip us away from not voting.
Yes.
They're definitely trying to shun the black vote. They're trying to literally right now. they're trying to stop the post office, to cut the funding for the post office.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
right.
Literally, cut the funding for the post office for us to not vote.
Yeah, so they can't do the absentee ballots and the voting and stuff, right? That's crazy.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? This man
That's crazy.
45, Orange, Agent Orange.
Agent Orange, oh yeah.
Is doing some crazy shit in the White House.
Come on.
Mitch McConnell. What can I say?
Man.
So, yeah. So these Republicans, these crazy ass motherfucking Republicans and shit, and everybody who's doing their thing.
Oh, he turning him up.
Register to vote. It's very important to register to vote.
Yes.
I understand. Although I totally get it. I was kind of skeptical about voting too, but see, time is now, man. Our time is now to vote.
That's it. Come on. He said, our time is now, baby. Hey.
Vote.
Hey, man.
Take this country back. Our time is now to really do our thing.
Our time. I see you got this shirt on, the our time. He say, it's our time. It's our time to vote, our time to win, our time to get it, man. We ain't going to keep you long, but we going to keep you strong. You want to do any shout-outs, man? Anybody you want to thank, you want to let know there's a part of your community, a part of the people that you work with to help you with your success, not only as an artist, but as a business. If you just want to say what's up to, man, let them know that you know that you're not doing it by yourself. There's other people helping.
Yes. I want to give a shout-out to my friend, I mentioned it all throughout the interview, Dennis Songbird.
Yes.
Rona Ali, my band members with that camp. Shout outs to Morton, Pennsylvania, all the community of Morton, Pennsylvania. Shout outs to Philadelphia. Shout outs to you.
Oh, thank you.
KFSM Radio. You know what I'm saying? DJ Jeff for definitely linking us up together. You know what I'm saying?
What's up.
Shout outs to everybody who are part of the process. To Work with Entertainment, to the Adams family, to the Fortune family, to everybody who's part of my life.
Amen.
Yep.
Amen. Amen. But before we let you go, man, I want you, please, if you could, tell the listeners, man, one more time how they can get at you on your social media. And if you got any closing comments, man, the floor is yours, brother.
Yes. You can check out all the links on my website at ourtimeentertainment.com, HOURT.Y.M.E entertainment.com, and you can also look for my videos at youtube.com/CNEL25. Check me out there, and I'm here. If you guys want to book me for shows, I do bar mitzvahs. When things open up again, actually things that definitely in the United States too early to me, in my opinion. But you can book me for shows. I'm available to do bar mitzvahs, birthday parties, anniversary parties, also for funerals and weddings. So yeah, if you want to book me, you can book me there. Log on to Facebook.com/ChrisNelsonMusic, and we can go from there, or you can inbox me on Instagram. Instagram.com/HOURT.Y.M.T@Instagram.com.
Amen. You can make sure that you check out Chris Nelson, Our Time Music, man, right here. Each and every day it is going down heavy rotation on KFSM Radio, baby. That's between 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. That's between 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. That's between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. Between 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. It's going down and randomly throughout the rest of the week. Just put it in. Make sure you go to the website, www.kfsmradio.net. www.kfsmradio.net and request a song. There's a little cassette tape right there. Click on it. Request Our Time. Check it out, man. It's going down. Thank you very much for tuning in, man. Put your hands together one more time for the singer, songwriter, businessman, engineer, entrepreneur, get it on, man. The whole thing straight out of Philly, PA, baby. Chris Nelson, yeah. Shouts out to Miss Reese, man. Shouts out to DJ Jeff. Shouts out to everybody, man, on the YouTube Live just been checking us out. Much love to you. Keep rocking with us. Keep supporting us. Make sure you tune in next Monday, man, because next Monday is going down. We got Trill, the player from the 69 Boys, will be in the building. Y'all, we trying it down with the Tootsie Roll. He got a new song going down with Uncle Luke, man. Yeah, they popping it up from the 2 Live crew, and we going to have him right here live on Celebrity Talk with your boy Too Deep. And I'm out, baby. Chris Nelson, man. Much love. Keep up the good work, man. Man, keep going, bro. You got it. And we out of this joint. Let's get it, let's get it, let's go!
What's up, this Jay-Z.
Hey, yo, this is Eminem.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Drizzy Drake.
Yo, what's up, this is Usher.
This is Big Snoop D-O-double-G.
Man, it's your boy Two Scoop.
You know it's them GS boys.
Yeah, man, it's Spice One.
This is your boy, Bad Boy Billy Slide.
Hey, yo, wings up. This your boy Judah Freeze.
Yo, what up? It's the one and only Murphy Lee.
Yo, this your boy B. Mac Banks.
That's right, it's your boy Havoc the Mouthpiece from the South Central Cartel.
This is Steve Arrington, a.k.a. The Invade, only on KFSM Radio.
KFSM Radio.
On KFSM.
KFSM Radio.
KFSM Radio.
On KFSM Radio.
KFSM. It's your radio station. KFSM radio station. KFSM radio station.